Are you tired of watching other investors flip land while yours just sits there? I've flipped over 600 lots in the last 6 years, so I know what actually sells land and what keeps listings stuck. So in this video, I'll show you the real reason your land isn't selling and the simple shift you can make to turn clicks into serious buyers. To start, let me show you how a struggling Starbucks made one simple shift that let them charge 10 times more, and how the same move can help you sell land faster and for more money. In 1987, Starbucks had a big problem. They were just a small Seattle coffee shop with premium beans, pricey espresso machines, and a deep passion for great coffee. But no matter how hard they pushed quality, no one cared. Customers kept going to diners, happily paying 50 cents for a plain, watery cup of coffee. If they didn't figure this out soon, the business was done. So they asked a bigger question.
What are our customers really buying?
Because it wasn't just caffeine, it was a pause, a moment to feel human again. So Starbucks made a subtle but powerful shift. They redesigned their stores, soft lighting, warm wood tones, jazz playing low. They created what they called a third place, not work, not home, but the one place that asked nothing of you. And that changed everything. They weren't selling coffee anymore. They were selling a feeling. And that emotional shift, it turned a 50-cent cup into a $5 habit that felt like self-care. Now here's what Starbucks figured out and what most land investors are still missing. At first, Starbucks tried to solve the external problem, bad coffee. But it didn't work because people don't buy just to solve surface level problems. They buy to fix how they feel. What turned things around for Starbucks was solving the internal and philosophical problems. Internally, people felt rushed, disconnected, and overwhelmed. Philosophically, they believed they deserved a break, a place that didn't demand anything from them. So that's what they started selling, and that's the shift you need to make in your land listings. Because most land investors are still focused on the external problem.
1.2 acres, zoned R1, power nearby, dirt road access.
That's like Starbucks saying,
We grind the beans 3 seconds longer.
helpful? Maybe, but it doesn't make anyone care. So if you want your buyers to connect, to feel urgency, excitement, ownership, you need to speak to what's happening inside them, the internal problem. They are overwhelmed and they want out of the chaos. The philosophical problem. They believe people like them should be able to own something real and not depend on anyone else. So how do you shift your message? Start with the feeling what your land solves emotionally. Try this. Tired of the noise and stress? This 1.2 acre lot gives you space to slow down, breathe easier, and finally break away from the chaos. It's more than land. It's a chance to own something real, something no landlord, no bank, and no economy can take away from you. Because at the end of the day, everyone deserves a place that's truly theirs. Then bring in the specs. Emotion first, information second. That's what creates connection. And that's how you stand out in a sea of listings saying the exact same thing. But here's the thing. Positioning your land as the solution to your buyer's external, internal, and philosophical problems will definitely help you sell faster. But if you want to skyrocket your land sales, there's one final ingredient you can't skip. So watch this video next, where I break down the exact strategy that finally got my parcels flying off the market.